Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you a quick fix on your Ariens Snowblower if the drive belt keeps falling off the pulleys. So the reason I'm making the video today is because I get a lot of Ariens Snowblowers come in the shop and the drive belt keeps coming off the pulleys, and this will even happen after you replace the belt. So to access your drive belt, you need to remove the belt cover over here. There's two 3/8 bolts holding it. There's one on each side of the cover. And this is what it'll look like when you take the cover off. The drive belt will be right off the pulleys like this. And even if I reinstall the belt, it will come off almost immediately. So to start with here, I'm going to put the belt back on the bottom pulley and on the top one, obviously. Now, if you can't get it on the bottom pulley from the top here, you may have to remove the belly pan, flip the blower up, and line it up on the pulley. I was able to line it up just from the top here. And once you have it back on the pulleys, you want to bring back this spring-loaded idler pulley. The belt has to actually be in front of it. So watch your fingers when you do this because the pulley is spring-loaded. Bring the belt right in front. Release the pulley. Now if I pull the engine over, you should see that drive belt turning. So that's how it's supposed to be working. And on these blowers here, the drive belt continually spins. And I'm going to quickly show you what's causing the drive belt to come off the pulleys. So what's happening here is you can see that the drive belt is not quite aligned. It's made like that because the bottom pulley is actually the drive disc. It's the disc that catches onto the rubber drive ring inside the transmission. And the main problem is because the belt is on such an angle. As the machine gets older, there's wear and tear, the angle becomes greater, and this causes the belt to come right off the pulleys. And the simple fix is simply a 10-cent lock nut like this. It's 1/4 inch by 20. It's a standard nut, not metric. And what you need to do is to go bolt that nut right on this bolt over here. So what that will do is keep this pulley, which is the drive disc as well, a bit further out like this. It's going to reduce the angle between the bottom pulley and the top one, so the belt won't be as angled as it is now, and therefore the belt will not come off the pulley. Now the trickiest part of this whole repair is to actually get in there with your hands and install the nut on that bolt. There's not much room here, as you can see. If you do drop the nut, just remove the belly pan and the nut will come out. So I'm going to give it a shot and hopefully I don't drop it. Now what will make it easier is if you disconnect this spring over here first. Just leave it on the side here. And it does help if you depress the drive lever over here. This will give you the space to actually put the nut on the bolt. And I'm going to reach in. And I'm going to reach in with a really long extension and a 7/16 socket. And that's how far I've tightened up the nut. It is a lock nut, so it will not come off. And now you can reconnect that spring on the other end. If it did come off this arm here, this is exactly how you reconnect it. And now just reconnect the spring in this hole here again. And now you can see that the angle is a lot less pronounced. And here's the top view. Now I'm just going to start it up and you'll see that the belt will not come off. And always remember guys, if you do start equipment in your shop, make sure it's well ventilated. And as you can see now, that belt will not come off. That should fix your problem once and for all. And if you find that the belt wants to come off the pulley here, all you have to do is bend this arm slightly the opposite way. Just do this in small increments and it should bring back the belt within the pulley here. So I just took it out for a test here and the belt stayed on even under load. Make sure to try it under load before you completely put it back together. And now just reinstall your belt cover and the 2 bolts. And there's one on this side. And just tighten them up with your 3/8 socket. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember, for only the price of a 10-cent lock nut, you can fix this problem. Also, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and have yourselves a great day.